What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all very much. Hope you had a great Monday, a great Tuesday, a great Wednesday, and on to this Thursday. And happy March, of course. Hope you said rabbit, rabbit. Hope you had a good Venus, Jupiter. I just hope all the good things for all of you, okay? I do. So there's that. All right. Let's take a look at the astrology today. It is Mercury's final couple hours, actually, half day, if you will, in Aquarius. It's going to be at that 29th degree, meets with Saturn early in the morning, and it's going to come into fall position of Pisces by 2:54 p.m. Pacific time. So we are definitely marching forward with, I would say some instructions from Saturn in Aquarius about our futures, how we can dedicate, how to be responsible, a level of maturity. And then we kind of march our happy little mind into Pisces, where it is the, infinite intelligence, and Mercury can, channel a lot and come to very creative places in Pisces, but can get a little lost. So it is interesting. It's with Saturn. It feels all grounded. It feels like, yep, I have an understanding, and kind of comes into the great abyss of Pisces. And it's just kind of interesting, right? So definitely going to feel a mental shift halfway through the day. We just got to stay a little bit present. I think that it's good to be imaginative. It's good to dream. It's good to have your visions. It's good to speak with compassion. These are all important things, but definitely, as Mars is starting to square Neptune, Mars is in Gemini, disposited by Mercury, it gets a little weird, and then Mercury's going to start catching up and squaring Mars and meeting with the Sun. So, yeah, it's a very interesting setup. It's like we have the plan, but we could lose it very quickly, or try to identify with something that is not of a truth, does not make sense, does not feel in alignment, and we can really go backwards right now. So it's time to go forward. It's time to let things dissolve. Maybe our own truths, our own understanding of ourselves, of others, of how we express, how we communicate, how we think. Maybe they do need to go through a dissolution process right now so that we can get back to a more soulful way of understanding our environments and understanding the universe. Mercury in Pisces, it's an interesting one. Also leaves our mind very susceptible to programming and to illusions, especially with Neptune. Square Mars. We're getting a little susceptible here, so be mindful of that, and don't completely forget about boundaries, because I would say the South Node in Scorpio it'll still help us, keep boundaries, but we're a little vulnerable. So be aware that information is a little bit vulnerable right now, and we could be giving ourselves that information too. Jupiter and Venus still in their conjunction, but Venus is going to come to 13 degrees and start making that conjunction over to Chiron today and into tomorrow. So it is the two benefics coming together. Venus is moving on. Definitely got the wisdom, hopefully, from Jupiter about identification, maybe self-love, how to value belief, but it's also kind of going through a purification process with Chiron here too. Is it just from a sort of, unhealed masculine that we can all have, masculine or feminine, male or female, that we could all have some kind of a masculine wound, some kind of a dominance or assertive wound that we have to come to terms with. And maybe, it is the loving nature and the self-acceptance and the relationship to self that can be the healing through all of this. So definitely going through some value, self-worth, confidence, relationship healing today and into tomorrow. That could definitely be a thing. And Jupiter's getting closer to Chiron too. So just when we think we know, and then got these orders with Mercury and Saturn, it's like, do we know? Or was that just a unhealed version of an identification that we were really trying to initiate? I don't know. Things to be aware of. We could definitely be, feeling a little down. It's almost like there could have been a high, or there could have just been a lot, and now it's like the lot, and then it comes through, and you're just like, whoa, what have I done? What did I do? What am I doing? Definitely, trying to have you come back and take care of yourself, especially with the moon here in Cancer. It's about self-nurturing, being that motherly influence in your own life, taking care of yourself, making sure that you're comfortable within yourself. And we have to go through a lot of emotions to get there, but the moon will start off the day sextile Uranus. It's not going to oppose Pluto today. That'll be tomorrow, and it won't make the quincunx to Saturn until tomorrow either, but it will make a trine over to Neptune. So, we're definitely going to feel things today. I feel like that's the thing is Venus, Chiron, Moon, trine, Neptune. Like we could go into a martyrdom place, maybe an oh poor me story, not feeling all that great. But this is where you got to take care of yourself and get yourself out of that funk, right? So this is where we got to come back to ourselves. It's not about something else coming in, South Node Scorpio, giving you the hit and the dopamine to kind of boost things up. Like we got to merge with our soul right now and our soul's identification of how we can be a strong foundation within ourselves and to know that we have presence and potency, because we all do. So I think today's trying to remember that in an odd way, but it's definitely a unique approach is going to be the way. It's a mind trip day. It's a little trippy. I don't think it's bad, but I think that there's healing, and healing is good. So whatever's taking place, we're trying to heal, we're trying to uplift, see how connected we can be, see how to initiate ourselves with the right groups, right relationships, the right values, the right beliefs, to really get back to the also one connected presence that is all things. And I think if we can find ourselves and realize that we have so much value to the great ecosystem of one, which we're all a part of, that we can really dial up the plans and start to connect in a very creative, open way. But we definitely have to be able to know what we want and get it and pursue it and not give up. Pluto at the end of Capricorn, can't give up. Won't help us. So that's what I got for today. And I hope you have a great Thursday. I hope that was helpful in any way. Venus Chiron's not super fun, especially coming off kind of a amplified high in some way. Chiron's kind of gonna level, like be like, hey, is that really what you're going to identify with? Is that person really what you're going to identify with? Is that car what you're going to identify with? Is that, it's going to be a person, place, or thing. And I don't think we want to judge it too. Like that's the thing. We don't want to judge things if we realize that the identity isn't there, that it's healing, and the North Node's in Taurus, and Venus disposits that. So we're trying to find our values. We have to find them within ourselves, and hopefully not in a super harsh way. All right. What are the cards for today? Ace of Wands. I think that there is definitely like God's kind of passing the baton to you, saying, hey, take this and do something with it. It's going to involve healing. It's going to involve a new story. Go on that journey. See what's out there. Go create something. Maybe that's Venus, right? It is the planet that wants to create, rules Taurus, physically create, manifest. It's like maybe we're all a little having to go through a moment where we're like, hey, I am the creator. God gave me the creation baton and I'm going to go create with it. Like, time to go. I think that's where we're heading, but there's definitely like a spiritual nature coming in trying to say, hey, go create over here. Here's the tool you need. Now go put your energy into it. Oh, the Seven of Wands definitely deals with kind of keeping things at bay, trying to take the higher position. Maybe there is a little bit of conflict when it comes to people, right? Venus does rule other people, and it's Chiron, so we could be a little judgmental or picky, or people could be coming at you and like picking out, picking on your scabs and your wounds. And like, I think we want to take the higher ground, the higher approach, keep creating for what we know is going to be something potent, valuable, that we feel aligned with. And, the rest doesn't matter anyways. The rest doesn't matter anyways. Death card reversed. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're just in a transformative time. I don't feel like we need to treat this as like the end all be all kind of energy. It's not like we're just out of the woodworks. Like we're in a big transformation, energetically, spiritually, physically. And it's not like fully, hasn't fully hatched from the cocoon, if you will. Like we're not butterflies yet. We got to go through Chiron first. We got to deal with Pluto on the cusp. We got to even deal with just Saturn in Pisces, the collective 12th house. So I feel like there is still a lot of karma right now, and don't treat anything like it's the end all be all right now. We got to be patient and stay grounded and secure, and the transformation's definitely happening. We're seeing the effects and we're feeling the alchemization within us, but I don't think we need to rush transformation, and I don't think we need to at the same time push it away. We just need to be in a flow with that energy in our life and however that's showing up for us. I love and appreciate you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.